Okay, we've touched on this a little bit, but what type of advice would you give to these young women about what they should do if they want to get into some field within athletics?
I think the best advice that I can give is remain a student of your craft as long as you live. Like I said, I try and read articles, at least one a day, always continue to learn. And we're very lucky to live in a world where you can YouTube or Google anything. Like if you want to learn how to edit video, all you have to do is search in YouTube how to edit video. So just continue learning. You can never have too many skills. You can never be too good at something. So remain a student, try and learn from others, find those mentors, read as much as you can, just keep getting better, keep trying to be the best version of yourself in the field that you end up in.
I think someone said earlier that you have to be willing to work for free and you have to be willing to work hard. And I think there probably is no better advice, particularly in coaching. You have to be willing to start at the bottom and work your way up. And I think part of what has happened in the evolution of women's basketball, at least, is that we are a lot more visible now. We're on ESPN. You can see us, and coaches' salaries are getting better, and the balance with the men is not where it should be, but it's a lot better than it was 25 years ago. And I think young athletes sometimes see the end, and they don't know what the beginning entails. And so I would really encourage you as an athlete who wants to get into coaching, surround yourself with good people. I can't say that enough, but really be willing to start at the bottom, whether it be a GA position, whether it be a volunteer assistant, just anything to get your foot into the door. If you are working for and with good people, the opportunity to advance will always be there. But it's not necessarily going to start with the six-figure salary that Gino's making right now. So I just think that that's something that we've got to be sure to tell our athletes, that there is a beginning to this thing. And some of the coaches that you play for now have been doing this for a long time, and it's taken them a while to get to where they are, and it's something that you have to be willing to work for.
I would say the same thing for officiating. I think I have worked a million 8-year-old games for free and been cursed out by their parents at the same time. So just be willing to work for free. Get out there, get your nose wet. And a lot of times we work a lot with student athletes or women, basketball players, and they come out there and they think it's easy because, most of the time when you're with officials, you're telling us what to do or you're trying to tell us how to officiate the game. So when you come out there and you see the game from a different side, it humbles you, and you see just how difficult it is to officiate 10 players that are running as fast as they can. So my biggest advice is if you wanted to get involved, just associate yourself with some officials, talk to them, and just be willing to work for free because the rewards are similar as in coaching. The salaries are phenomenal now, and there's some great opportunities in this field as a career, and they are really looking for women to officiate the women's game. So that would be my advice.
I guess to piggyback off of that, working for free, I mean, that's essentially how you really do get your start. And the salaries, that is definitely, it's not there yet, but it's been a blessing, and it's a grind. Like she said, sometimes you have to be willing to work for free to get to that next step and show your hard work and dedication to somebody. And Corey, speaking of mentors, he was a 10-year NFL veteran, and being able to learn from him in the TV business, and he prides everything on athletics, and our sports team is a team. We're a team. Every member has a different position on the team, and in order to make it work and win, sometimes you have to play a role, that you might not want to play that day, but hey, if it betters the team to get to that ‌1 spot, that's all that matters, and but definitely working hard and doing stuff for free, that's going to get you there for sure.